And let's get started. Alrighty, happy Friday, everyone. So glad to be here. Let's get started in a child's pose. Josh is already there. Take your knees down to your mat. Let your big toes touch behind you and then rest your forehead down. Hey, Lori. Forehead to the mat. Take an inhale in through the nose. Audible exhale, let it go. Good. Inhale in, just start to relax. And exhale out. So in your child's pose, just allow yourself to melt into your space. Let your forehead move side to side if you wish. Feel the steady inhales drawing into the body, the steady exhales as you start to relax even more. And then thank yourself for carving out this hour to be with your practice, with your breath. Just begin to let go of any thoughts about work right now, anything that you have to do the rest of the day, tonight, this weekend, and get really present here. It's almost like an act of rebellion to pause in the middle of a workday, so I'm very proud of all of us. And just allow yourself to be still here. If there's any other distractions in your space, whether that's sounds or movement around you, just start to cocoon yourself into your yogic breathing. Breathing in and out through the nose. Outstretch those fingertips a little bit longer. And then for these next few and last moments in child's pose, bend your elbows, take your hands to the back of the neck. Allowing the triceps to point forward in space, feeling the stretch through the triceps, feeling the elbows point forward. Noticing the dip in the chest, maybe it goes a little bit closer to the floor. And then when you are ready, release your palms forward and then inhale, rise to your tabletop. Exhale for cat pose, around yourself, curl in, chin into the chest. Inhale for cow pose, look up, tailbone up and chest and throat open. Exhale, round for cat. Look right and left. Notice how if you feel any tension, inhale, gaze up. Exhale, round. Begin to tune into your body, how you're feeling today. What you need in this moment, maybe hip circles, maybe stay longer in child's pose, maybe you want to go into a cobra right away or seal pose. Either way, just notice what it's like to be on the floor, to be moving. Good. All right, really good. All together, sit all the way back to child's pose just for an exhale. On the inhale, draw your chest forward, lower your thighs onto the mat, and point your toes up to the sky, finding this flexion of the spine. Exhale, sit right back to your child's pose, and then pay attention to your low back. If your low back needs a little bit more support, just go a little bit lower. Exhale, sit back. Good. Focus on opening up the throat space, your chest. Draw the shoulder blades down your back a bit. This next one, tuck your toes. All right, lift your knees and walk your hands all the way back. Find a lifted child's pose. Your knees are lifted, heels lifted, but then palms are on the floor. Once you're in this lifted child's pose, look right and left. Observe the hips, your spine. And then from this lifted child's pose, inhale, lift up to down dog. So parallel your feet, parallel your hands. Feet are hips with distance, hands are shoulder with distance, or any amount there that feels good. and then fingertips can rotate however they want. Breathe deeply here in your downward facing dog. If you need any breaks at all throughout class, just go into a child's pose. Stretch your hamstrings here, stretch your arms. Your chest goes towards the thighs. Good. And then inhale, look forward, walk to the middle of your space. Inhale to a halfway lift, hands to your shins. Exhale, fold forward, bend your knees. Find your ragdoll pose, but this time interlace your hands to one another in the front. Good. Once your hands are interlaced, bend your elbows a lot so your hands are off the floor and start to stretch the wrists. So just do circles with your hand. If you need a visual, it looks like this. So just figure eights with your whole fist and go the other direction. So we obviously are bending our wrists a lot through typing or holding our phone, so we just want to like let that go a bit. And then from here, inhale, halfway lift, let it release. On the exhale, interlace the hands behind you. Do the same thing. Figure eights with your hand unit, so interlaced. Go the other way. Might require some more brain activation to go the reverse direction. Good. And then inhale, halfway lift, keep the knees bent into the chest expansion. On the exhale, all the way to your bound forward fold, let your chest fold over and let your hands go up. Bend your knees a lot here. Maybe your thighs and your chest connect. Look side to side. Notice the change in perspective being upside down here. And then take the hands to your hips, slowly release. Keep those knees bent, and then inhale, slowly rise. Keeping the hands to your hips, find a back bend here. Turn your fingertips to face down towards the glutes and then open up your chest. Just give it a big, big, big back bend. On the inhale, rise and lift your arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, lift the arms high, gaze up. Exhale to a back bend. Support your low back for this one. Elbows draw back in space, chest open. Good. Hey, Audrey. Inhale, lift the arms high. On the exhale, hands to heart. We're gonna do that 2 more times. Inhale, look up, palms up. Exhale, hands behind you, back bend. Little sips of air here, activate your quads. Inhale, rise, lift the arms, gaze up. Exhale, hands to heart. One final time. Inhale, look up. Exhale, back bend. Lift your chest higher, sternum higher. Nice, you guys. Inhale, rise. And exhale, chair pose to break it up for a moment. Bring the feet together, arms high to the sky or forward or at your heart space. Find that thunderbolt shape with your body. Yeah, good. Weight into the heels, weight into the glutes. And then inhale, lift and stand it straight up. Interlace the hands, please. Do your pointer finger up, breathe in. Exhale, side bend to the right. So let your whole body be firm, be still, be strong. Beautiful. Kaylin, inhale, rise, and then other side. Stay strong in the legs. Inhale, rise once again to the right. Feeling control through the hands and also through the legs. Inhale, center. Exhale to the other side, the left. Breathe, straighten those arms. Good. Inhale, center. Exhale, back to chair. And then see if you can turn the tailbone up a little bit. So really lift the sitting bones back. And then as you do that, hug your lower abs in, and then find a somewhat neutral point there. So instead of being all the way turned out or all the way tucked in, yeah, perfect, nice. Thanks for sharing your video. And then just sit, find this neutral position with your hips, and then lift the arms high again. Your core should be really felt here, especially the lower abs. Let those fingertips be an extension of your shoulders. On the exhale, step your feet wide and forward fold. Nice job. Inhale, halfway lift. On the exhale, step to your plank. Line up your whole spine here, really strong plank. Ground your palms. Yes, nice, Lori, good. Resist gravity. And then from your plank pose, shift forward and back in space. If you feel any pressure in your wrists here, just turn your fingers out a little bit more. So your thumb will point more forward and your fingertips will point more to the outsides. Remember, you can always do this from your knees. And then whether you're going to take your chaturanga on your knees or toes, go there now. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra pose. Listen to your back. And then exhale, hips high, downward facing dog. Shake it out. Shake your head yes and no. Release your jaw, release your mouth, your face. Lift those hips a little bit higher, maybe heels higher. Good. And then everyone inhale, heels high. Exhale, knees hover just above the earth. Inhale to plank. You may need to scoot forward or back. And then exhale, downward facing dog. You can do this on the knees too. Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, hover the knees. Inhale to plank. And exhale, dog. Feel free to take breaks. Inhale, lift. Exhale, hover. Flat spine. Inhale, plank. And exhale, down dog. Good job. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, step forward. Keep your left heel lifted. Rise, crescent lunge. Give the wrists a break. Arms up overhead. Lift your left heel high. Yeah, nice. Make sure there's enough space for your legs. So if you're really tall, you might need to step forward and back so you can experience depth in the lunge. Okay, for this one, find somewhat of a neutral position. So try to stack your shoulders a little bit more over the hips. It doesn't have to be exact. You want your sternum parallel to the wall in front of you. Good, hold strong and breathe. If you need to roll the wrist here, you can. And then explore the depth a bit. Good. Widen your right toes onto the floor, so bring a bigger base, breathe in. On the exhale, good, you guys, left hand to the floor, open twist to the right. Elevate your left heel a little bit higher, even more. Imagine that you're barely even touching the floor with your left hand. Stay strong. On the exhale, left knee down, half splits. So give it a break. Turn the right toes to face up. Then breathe here. Align your back hip over the back knee. Yeah, try to lead through the crown of the head. Nice, you guys. Keep breathing. Look at your right pinky toe. Try to point it higher up to the sky. Holding this pose for a few breaths. If you're ready to go a little bit deeper, you can take it wherever you want, whether forehead closer to the shin or any other expression that you'd like. Just one more breath there. All right, plant your right foot down. Tuck the left toes, lift your left knee. Inhale, rise back up to your crescent lunge. Take the hands to your hips. On an inhale, full breath in. On the exhale, launch forward to your warrior three. So slowly testing your balance today, easing into this pose here. Try to align your right knee above your right arch. Good. Yeah, it doesn't matter how high your left leg goes, just focus on looking at one spot to balance on, or you can hold on to something as well. Left heel comes down behind you, inhale, rise up, warrior one. The difference between crescent lunge and warrior one is now your left heel is down. And take an inhale, full breath. On the exhale, pyramid pose. Allow your body to tip forward, hold on to the ground here with your fingertips, and stretch that right leg. So just starting to target the big muscles of our body. Draw the right hip back some more. Create some more distance between your right rib cage and your right thigh. And shorten the space between the left rib cage and the floor. All right, inhale, rise back up to warrior one, bend your right knee, lift up. On the exhale, hands to your heart space. All right, you ready? Full breath in. On the exhale, transfer the weight into your right foot, lift the left knee high. Try to balance on one foot here. If you want to challenge, extend the left leg. And in every one, exhale, figure four, left ankle to the right thigh. Find your gaze. Other options into the arm balance, hands behind you, hands above. Priority is feeling the openness in the hip. Yeah, you guys keep looking at one spot. If balance is a little difficult, hold on to something. Keep breathing. On the inhale, left leg high. Release your low lunge all the way down to the ground. Inhale, lift the right arm high, and an option for knee down or straight into your side plank. Stack your feet. Align your palms so hand to hand is in one straight line. Use your core strength. Stack your hips if you can. And then exhale, chaturanga, or take a rest in a child's pose. Upward, inhale. Exhale, down dog. Take 5 breaths to assess how you're doing. Feel out right and left sides of the body. Good. Stretch out those arms even more if you can. So you want the underarms to be open here, forming that upside down V shape. Good. Inhale the left leg high. Exhale, step forward. From here, rise crescent lunge. Elevate. Taking as much time on this side as the other side, just begin to feel out your right side hip flexor. I recommend a hips width distance space between your left foot and your right foot. Yeah, and then straighten out those arms if you can. Breathe easy here. Just see where you feel the stretch the most. Perhaps it's in the frontal right pocket. Explore the depth of your left thigh while adding more intensity in the left glute. If you want to challenge yourself, you can look up. Take it slow here, another few breaths. Good. Slowly release your right hand to the floor. Inhale the left arm high. take your time here. Try to find the twist from your rib cage rather than the hips. Yeah, look where your right hand is. Bring it forward a little if you need. Point your right kneecap and thigh bone straight down to the mat. You got it. Core strength. Nice. Exhale, release hands, release right knee, half splits. Actively point your toes to the sky here. Breathing more intention, more presence. Perhaps looking at your left big toe, trying to point it up higher. Notice how that movement permeates and deepens the stretch all the way to the middle part of the hamstring. Doing really good. Breathe, nice Lori. Everyone point your left kneecap and left toes up to the sky. And on the release, release your left foot, tuck your right toes. Inhale, rise back up. Crescent lunge. Hands to hips. Take a deep breath in. Transfer all the way into your left foot, slowly, warrior three. Glute strength on the left this time. It helps if you want to look straight down to where your eyes are. So eye level is where you're gonna look at the floor for balance. You can soften that left knee a little bit. Remember, you can always hold on to something. Nice, Josh. And then everyone else, shoot energy out through the heel, the right heel. Maybe even the right toes. Good. Nice control. Release the back heel, warrior one, please. Arms high. Naturally, your hips will want to descend here while you get lower into the left thigh. Yeah, good. Yeah, if it feels good for your low back, you can be a little lean forward. If you have enough of that space, you can stack fully upright. Take a few breaths. Maybe gaze up, maybe palms together. Train your belly button to point forward a bit. Use that core oblique strength. And then very slowly, hands down, pyramid pose. Walk your right heel closer. Ideally, you want both legs to be straight here. Slowly breathing. Getting length through the spine, so hips and then underarms and then ears. So there's that lengthening forward. Looking good. On the inhale, rise back to warrior one. Take your hands to your heart space. Then getting ready, balancing on the left foot. Inhale, rise right knee high. So if it takes a few steps to do that, try it again. If you're holding here, you can extend the leg forward. Lower core strength, and then exhale to your figure four. Figure four pose. That's funny. It's Friday, huh? Good. Try here to focus your gaze. That'll help you balance. And then think of this as like a chair pose, right? That your hips and your tailbone are in that neutral position, not too tilted up, not too tilted in. It's just sitting back. Variations are welcome. Arms, arm balance, gaze, concentrate, focus. Really good. Inhale, rise, right knee. Very graceful. Exhale all the way back, low lunge. Inhale, left arm high. Look at your right hand, bring it a bit forward, then find your side plank. Your right knee can touch the ground. You can stack or stagger your feet. Most important is your arms. They're pretty aligned here. That's where the leverage is for balance and strength. Yeah, good. Lift your right hip back and up a bit. There. Exhale, chaturanga or head straight back. upward facing. Exhale, down dog. 5 breaths or dolphin pose. Take a breath. Of course, child's pose anytime you want. Notice the warmth, the heat through the body. Shake the head yes and no. Good. Inhale, lift, look forward, lift the heels. Exhale, hop, step, float to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Nice work. Inhale, chair, but keep your feet separate for this one. Feel again that nice neutral spine. You can really feel it if you put your hands to your hips. You'll feel the lower abs engage. Yeah, looking good. All right, full breath in. On the exhale, place the right hand to your left thigh and place the left hand out to the side. Make sure your right knee doesn't shoot forward. If you want to bring the knees together, you can. Steady breaths. You can stay here. You can bring the knees together, deepen into a prayer twist. If you wish to explore your side crow, now's the time, planting the hands, shifting, finding your chaturanga arms, and then holding the pose. So take your time here. You want your head a little bit higher than the seat. Yeah, good. Good. Inhale, rise, stand straight up, everyone. On the exhale, back bend with straight arms. Widen the feet if you need. Exhale, sit into your chair. Feet once again apart. Catch your breath if you need. Ribs in a bit more. Yeah, heels back a bit more. One more breath. On the exhale, left hand to right thigh, right hand open. Line up your right fingertips with your right shoulder. You're doing really good. And then if you want, you can go deeper in the twist. Feet together, prayer twist to the right. Use your elbow and your thigh as leverage to get into the spinal twist. Relax your right shoulder away from your right ear. If you took side crow, do it now. Otherwise, just hold and breathe into this pose. Nice. All right, everyone, slowly release, stand up. Fingertips together, feet wide. Exhale, back bend. Lift the ribs away from the hips. It could be tiny, that's good. Breathe in. Exhale, everyone, frog pose, widen the feet, sit all the way down. Okay, so we're gonna try that in a flow. I know, Lauren, me too. Inhale, everyone, stand up. Try to be safe on those knees. Go wider if you need. Exhale all the way down into your frog. Take up all the space you need. Listen to your knees, listen to your hips. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, sit down. 2 more. Inhale, stand. Exhale, lower. Strong control in the hips. Strengthening those knees. Inhale. 1 more. Exhale down to your frog pose. From here, crow, crane, crow to headstand, or open twist to the left. We're going to take 10 breaths here. If you're open twisted, you'll go to the right. For crow pose, really lift your hips. You need to lift those hips. You need to look forward. Good, last breath. And exhale, hop, step, jump back. Breathe in. And exhale, down dog. Nice. You can take a dolphin here if you'd like. Just stay in your down dog. Good. 2 more breaths. Lift those hips. Inhale the right leg high. Exhale this time, knee to nose. Inhale, right leg. Exhale, right knee, right thigh, or right tricep, excuse me. Inhale, right leg. Right knee, left tricep. Hold. Then shoot your right leg through underneath your left hand. From here, flip your toes to face the left, find your falling star. Remember, you can always lower your left knee on the ground here, like this. All right, so be safe, stay strong, and exhale. Nice, you guys. Release, right leg high, and circle up that right hip. You can flip your dog if you want. Exhale, right foot to the right pinky, and find a bigger open twist, your right arm. Spin your chest up. Yes, good. On the exhale, release the hand, pyramid pose. We're gonna flow through that. Inhale, open to the right. Get low in those hips, open up the chest. Exhale, pyramid. One more, inhale, open. Exhale, pyramid. Good, and then turn your left heel down, rise up, warrior one. Back up right. Sometimes the slow pace is actually a lot more challenging. Full breath. On the exhale now, our full warrior three. Shift forward, arms forward, and left leg up. Take your time. Yeah, follow your gaze. Bring your hands to your heart, and then release to your warrior two. Stack your spine here. Find your pose for warrior two. Your right leg is forward. Yeah. This one, you can find a little bit of a tug in the left glute. Yeah. Then that's how you can descend into your right thigh. Stay your gaze. Find your edge. Pull back on that back arm a bit. Ribs in, please. Yeah. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Forearm can rest or float. Any variations here. Half bind, block. You want your really long spine on both sides, especially the right side. Inhale, reverse triangle. Stretch your right leg and that right side body. On the exhale to triangle. And in this pose, you can take a bound triangle too if you really want. Lean your head back, lean your whole spine back, and secure this left muscle right here behind your spine, or on the side of your spine. Use that to lift a little higher. So you can put your finger there, lift into it. Nice. Inhale, reverse triangle, lift. On the exhale, bend your right knee, transfer the weight into your right foot, find the floor or not, half moon, elevate. So here, this is like side plank, except you're on your right foot. Yeah, nice. Ribs, chin in. Yep. Doing so good. Stay patient with it. Strong work. All right, inhale, reverse triangle. And take your hands to your hips. Pivot the toes forward. Find a chest expansion on your inhale. On the exhale, lower down. take any variations of your choosing here. Straddle into your headstand, take a twist. Good, yeah, core in. Good, Caitlin. Everyone just breathe. You can do Skandasana, anything that you wish here. Take care of you. Let go of your spine a lot here, your head. Hands to your hips. Inhale, rise. Exhale, warrior two to the right. Line up your right heel to the middle of your left foot. Inhale, reverse warrior. Listen carefully. Exhale, shift forward. Transfer the weight into your right foot, lift the left knee high. This time, both hands up, left knee up. Nice. All right, breathe in. You can stay here or you can extend the left leg. Exhale, left foot back. Take a hold of it with your left hand. Draw your knees to touch for a moment, find where you are, and then exhale, dancer's pose. You're invited into bow if you want. Breathing where you are, and then slowly let that go. Back to warrior one, breathe in. Exhale, handstand, chaturanga, or head straight back. Upward facing, and downward facing. Full breaths here. Let yourself compare how you're feeling now for a moment to when you started. See if you can get even more present here for the next few moments. And inhale the left leg high. Exhale, left knee, left. Only one nose, shift forward. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, left knee, left tricep. Inhale, left leg. Exhale, left knee, right tricep, and pause. Move your left hand forward if you need, and then exhale, extend your left foot underneath your right hand. Flip your toes, find falling star. Think of this as side plank. Your right knee can support. This is essentially upper body strength, so if it's difficult, just keep that in mind. Continue to strengthen, and then slowly release right hand. Pivot on the toes, lift the left leg up. Circle the knee or flip. Exhale, step forward. Inhale, warrior two. Oh, sorry about that. Inhale, warrior one. There we go. Once you're in your warrior one, just try to ground your energy. If you're a little bit out of breath, that's fine. Just try to breathe. Good. Full breath in. Exhale to our full warrior three. If you like the hands on the hips option, you can. Or arms back for more balance. This side's often pretty different. Nice, Josh. Good, everyone. Breathe. Yeah, upright the chest a bit, and then everyone warrior two. Find your footing. And then same thing, from this one, extend and engage your right quad, and then from there, hug your right glute down, and then you can go deeper. So that's kind of the support in this pose. Line up palm to palm here. Energize those triceps. Fingers. You can bend the knuckles a little bit, but strengthen through the shoulders. Take it to your depth that you wish. Ribs in a lot. Yeah, better. Inhale, reverse warrior. And exhale, extended side angle. Keep grounding from your right glute to your right heel, so really strong right leg, and then really long left side body. Same thing, so place your right hand to your rib cage. Press down, lift the left side, yeah. Inhale, reverse, triangle, lift. And then exhale to your triangle pose. Maybe your legs didn't move and you're just really stretching the spine right and left, front and back. And no need to straighten the gaze. You can look forward or down unless it feels good to look up. Try to stack your right fingertips again above the right shoulder. Even if you don't have a mirror, you can find that in space. Good. Inhale, reverse, lift up. On the exhale here, look forward, find the floor, exhale to your half moon. Think of this as side plank. Think of lengthening your left underarm forward. Nice, Lori. Stay strong. Left big toe grounds a lot. Yeah, slowly. If you fall out, slowly release. And then turn your toes to face the side. This time, inhale, interlace the hands behind you. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees, bend the torso forward. Bend your elbows, and then figure eight your hands again. Then release any variations. Fingertips to big toes, elbows out to the sides. Another inversion of your choice, or Skandasana, stretching in your thighs, hamstrings. Try to isolate your low back so you can really stretch here. And to do that, you can round your chest a lot. Ribs all the way up to the sky. The back ribs. All right, really good. All right, hands to hips. Inhale, lift. Warrior two. Inhale, reverse. And then exhale. Plant the hands, or rather no, hands to hips, getting ready, shift forward, and then lift right knee up. Find your balance, lower your right hip down, and then extend the leg. Arms high. Ribs in, low abs in, and then exhale, take a hold of your right foot. If you need to touch the floor here, make it happen, you can. And then find dancers. Inhale. For dancers, chest is open, hips are forward. For bow, shift forward and lift the leg. Find your variation here. Slowly release. Right toes back. Plant the hands, handstand, chaturanga, down dog, anything you'd like. Take a few hops if you want. We'll all meet in down dog. 4 breaths. Nice, you guys. And then from here, slowly release the knees. Inhale, sit down onto the heels. Exhale, right hand to heart, left hand to belly. Or the other way around. Left hand heart, right hand belly. And take big belly breaths. Expand your bottom hand using the inhales. Upright your spine. All right, from here, hands to hips, rise up to the knees. All right, you got two options. Hands to your low back, preparing for camel. Inhale, lift, and then exhale, camel. If you are wanting to invert, interlace the hands, headstands, forearm stands, anything else here. Go ahead for 10 breaths. You're in camel, you're inverted, you're playing, you're breathing. So take your time, right? So pick your variation. If you're in camel, really stack your hips over the knees. Nice, you guys. Breathe. Beautiful. Slowly come down, intermission, take a seat again, and switch. Right hand to heart, left hand to belly. Deep breaths. Filling up your chest, filling up your heart. And in second visit to where you were. So camel pose. Now maybe you want to try Pincha Mayurasana, headstand, anything else. Scorpion pose also if you want. So do what feels right to your body and your breath right now. So take your time. Yeah, glutes in, inner thighs engaged. Lower core, lower core. Nice. And everyone, release to an embryo pose, knees together, forehead down, arms by your sides, and rest. Catch your breath. Inhale, rise. If you still want to play, you're feeling really strong, feel free to practice your inversions. Otherwise, right leg up. Exhale to your pigeon. Sometimes when you find that momentum, you want to keep going. So take your time here. Pigeon on the right. Angle your shin enough to where you feel a nice stretch for you. Activate your left heel, point it straight up to the ceiling. Any variations are welcome. Good, slowly release. Place your left toes on the ground and then step your left foot to your left wrist. We're gonna try to even out here. Sorry, completely forgot this part. Inhale, lift your left arm open, find your twist. And then exhale to pyramid pose, forward. Good. Thanks for your patience. As I forgot this earlier, inhale, open. And exhale, stretch. Two more here. Inhale, open. Find that really big chest opening, hip opening. Exhale, down. One last. Inhale, left arm up. And then exhale, just slide your left heels to the right for your pigeon. Now we should be more even. Better late than never. Find the adjustments that you like in your pigeon pose. Letting your whole body just start to rest, your mind disengage. And if you like, you can lift that left leg up, shake it out, or otherwise slide your right leg forward. We'll all meet in the seat in a quick boat pose before we lay down. Find your boat. Knees can be bent, chest up, right? Yeah. Strong. Breathe. 3, 2, 1. Roll onto the back. And then roll forward and back, just massaging the spine one last time before we rest. Take a few breaths. Just let your whole back be massaged by the floor. And then the next time you're all the way onto the back, we'll go in for your supine twist. Let your right leg just cross over the left. Straighten out the right leg. And then right arm to the side. Inhale both legs to the sky. Now we'll switch. Left leg across the body. Left arm to the side, gaze to the left. Knees into your chest. Inhale and exhale into Shavasana. Allow yourself to lay down. Soothing breaths in and soothing exhales out here. Allowing peace, relaxation, balance. And then for these next few moments, bring your palms together, take your thumbs at your third eye space, your forehead in between the eyebrows. Take a few deep breaths here. And then draw the knees into your chest. Slowly roll to the right side. And then all the way to your seat. Once you're seated, roll the neck and release the palms. So neck all the way to one side, up, around, other side. Look over right and left. And then inhale, arms high. Exhale, we bow forward, sealing in our practice. Sharing space, time, energy, connection from my heart to yours. Namaste. Thank you all so much. Happy Friday. I hope you feel really good and spacious in your chest and in your body. Enjoy. Thank you, Gretchen, for sharing your camera. That was awesome. Hope to see you again. Take care. Drink lots of water, you guys. See ya next week.